The first self-development hack you can use with ChatGPT is to develop a personal mission statement. A personal mission statement helps you define your purpose to guide your daily decisions and actions. So to use the voice feature, you just hit the little microphone button and you start talking. Hi ChatGPT, I'd like to create a personal mission statement. I value creativity, compassion, and growth. My passions include writing, teaching, and environmental activism. Can you help me craft a mission statement that combines these elements? Hit send. Currently, we are using 0.1 preview, the model, and this takes longer to think. You can see the little prompts here: synthesizing elements, crafting mission statement, publishing mission statements. These are interesting. It's part of the new model, and it's obviously showing the various ways that it's putting the result together. But if we look at what it's come up with, quite short and sweet. My mission is to harness my creativity to inspire and educate others through writing and teaching, fostering compassion and advocating for environmental sustainability while continuously growing and encouraging growth in those around me. So quite wordy, could be improved, and this is where you step in. You need to look at this and decide, does that resonate with me? And if not, offer some suggestions or offer some suggestions or changes that would make sense for you. Great, next hack is a morning routine mastery. So this is to help you create a morning routine that sets a positive tone for your day. I've found that when I do get my mornings off to the best start possible, everything else follows in terms of productivity, happiness, and a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. So specifically, ChatGPT can help us design a morning routine tailored to your lifestyle, priorities, and time constraints. So the prompt we have here is, ChatGPT, I have 1 hour each morning before work. I want to include activities such as meditation, exercise, and reading within that hour. Can you help me create a morning routine that energizes me for the day? And this one is a lot more in depth, but you can see it's created a morning routine for us with timestamps. And again, we weren't at all specific really with the prompt in terms of the type of exercise we like, the type of meditation we had in mind. So if you want to expand on this, get specific and include things that interest you and design it in a way that really suits you and the morning routine that you really want to design. The next hack is habit stacking. So this is the process of stacking healthy, positive habits together so that they're easier to do in order to complete your goals. ChatGPT can help with this by helping us identify effective ways to attach new habits to your current routine for seamless integration. Let's give it a go. Hi ChatGPT, I'd like to start the habit of journaling. Currently, I always have coffee in the morning. Can you suggest how I can stack these habits to make a new one stick? Great, so we get the result and gives us an outline of how to stack journaling with your morning coffee. Prepare your journaling materials ahead of time, create a specific cue, start small, make it enjoyable, be consistent, reflect on your progress. This new model tends to go a bit overboard with prompts where they are longer and more detailed and often unnecessarily so. So if you're using a simpler model, just bear that in mind. And you can always prompt it to give a simpler answer or refine the answer once you get it. Cool, so another hack that you can use in terms of self-development with ChatGPT is developing SMART goals. So this can also form part of the exercise of developing your mission statement, where you can develop goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So instead of doing all the work yourself, you can basically just feed ChatGPT what it is that inspires you and what you are working towards, and then let it do the heavy lifting of creating those SMART goals in a way that they become actionable. So let's give it a try. ChatGPT, I have a goal of learning a new language. Can you help me turn this into a SMART goal? Here we go. Okay, so it's taken it and turned it into a SMART goal, giving you the specifics, how to make it measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And it goes into further detail, helping you understand the concept of SMART goals and asking questions about the type of language you want to learn and further details to help you refine this. Again, a bit long-winded, unnecessarily so, but rather get more information than not enough. Hack number 5 for using ChatGPT for self-improvement is for visualization techniques. So you can use visualization to mentally rehearse and achieve the goals that you've already set much faster, or at least stay on track with them and keep them top of mind in your day-to-day. ChatGPT can help us with this by creating a personalized visualization exercise that aligns with your goals. So let's give the prompt a try. Hi, ChatGPT. I'd like to develop a visualization exercise to help me achieve my goal of delivering a confident presentation. Please guide me through a visualization that will help me prepare for this. So something quite specific. I would expect it to help me visualize the environment, the presentation, the crowd, the interaction. Let's see what it says. Visualization exercise for a confident presentation. Cool, giving you all the preparation steps, intention, creating a vivid mental image of the venue. Nice. Envision your audience, visualize your confident entrance. That's quite a cool one. Delivering the presentation, positive feedback, affirmations and internalization. This is really, really cool. I've used visualization many times, and again, haven't quite developed the habit that I'd like to, but when I have, it's often difficult to consider all the elements that you need to include in that to make it as vivid and as effective as possible. But again, going in probably too much detail here. Closing thoughts, it's like an essay. But you get the idea. You can tweak these as much as you want. So once you've developed your SMART goals and your personal mission statement, it's time to do the work. And this is where ChatGPT can help us again with time blocking. So time blocking is the process of scheduling your day into blocks to improve productivity and time management. ChatGPT can help us do this by organizing our daily tasks into a structured schedule that maximizes efficiency. So let's give the prompt a go. ChatGPT, ChatGPT, I need help time blocking my day. I have tasks like answering emails, project work, meeting, and exercise. My work hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Can you help me create a time-blocked schedule? This should be interesting. I've never actually tried this one before. There we go. So it breaks it down per hour with additional tips and perhaps some bad advice here. Begin your workday by checking and responding to emails. Not always the best advice. So look at this and again, be critical. Decide what doesn't resonate with you, what doesn't quite sound right. Look for errors or issues and challenge ChatGPT to do better with a quick adjustment of the prompt by voice. One way to do this is as you're going through the prompt, take handwritten notes of the issues you found and then just voice note in response. It saves you a ton of time instead of writing it all out. But it goes in so much depth about, additional tips for effective time blocking. I read an entire book on time blocking, which took me weeks to finish. And this is basically the concept in the space of 2 minutes. So very cool. Next hack is journaling for self-awareness. This is another skill that so many people underappreciate. And generally the world's sense of self-awareness is kind of just gone to shit with social media and whatnot. So it's a great way to stay in touch with your self-awareness, understand it, understand the concept, and how you can develop it in a way that empowers you. Okay, so let's jump into the prompt. Hi ChatGPT, I want to journal to gain more self-awareness about my career, satisfaction, and future aspirations. Can you give me some thought-provoking journaling prompts? Another tip is to just on the fly during your day, if you're facing an issue or something that you're struggling with that you think ChatGPT might be able to help you with, ask it. Sometimes it will give you answers that completely blow you, or most of the time it will give you answers that completely blow your mind in terms of thinking through personal problems that you're facing. So self-reflection on current career, it asks questions here. What aspects of my current job bring me the most joy and fulfillment? Why? Which tasks or responsibilities do I find most interesting, or least interesting rather? What about them is unfulfilling? So these are very deep questions that can help you to get a better idea of where you stand in terms of self-awareness, which for me is completely invaluable. But goes even further here, exploring future aspirations, asking really smart questions and going into assessing career satisfaction, personal development and growth, action-oriented reflections. So again, this is a lot of information and probably going to be overwhelming for most. So if you need to, ask it to shorten it. And again, on this specific model, you're going to get much longer answers. If you're using ChatGPT 4.0 or earlier, then chances are they won't be quite this long. Okay, great. Next hack is mindfulness meditation. Meditation is something that I've always wanted to get into. I've tried numerous times, but have never really gotten much benefit from it to the point where I made it a sustainable practice. And it's because I didn't make it a sustainable practice that I didn't quite get the benefits that turned it into a daily habit. So how do we do this in a way that we can create our own meditation using ChatGPT? So what you can use ChatGPT for in this regard is creating meditation scripts and tips tailored to your experience level and preferences. So let's give the prompt a try. Hi ChatGPT, I'm new to meditation and have about 15 minutes to practice in the afternoon. Can you provide a simple mindfulness meditation script focusing on stress reduction? And can you give me some tips in order to make the most of my meditation session? Cool, nice and easy. And again, this voice note feature can save you a lot of time where you just tell it what you want and it picks everything up incredibly well. Even when you make mistakes and when there's pauses, it pieces it all together. So another pro tip if you want to save some time. Okay, cool. Certainly, I'd be able to provide you with a 15-minute meditation script. There it is. Gives you some tips on preparation, centering yourself. Okay, they've chosen a body scan element, which is very cool. Breath awareness. Screen is very janky. Closing meditation. So this is quite detailed. Perhaps you want something a lot simpler. You want a mindfulness meditation that doesn't have all these elements, in which case, ask it to adjust. But again, very cool if you are lost with meditation and you want an easy way to get started in 5 minutes. Okay, lastly, tip number 9 is an evening routine wind down. This is something I tend to struggle with a lot, is having an evening routine that's consistent, that has very specific elements, and that sets me up for success to sleep and for the next morning. Last night, I ended up going to bed at 1 a.m. and I have no idea why. It's just from a lack of evening routine, or at least from a lack of implementing an evening routine that I know I should be following. And this is one element that ChatGPT might not be able to help with, is actually doing the work in a lot of ways. In most ways, it can do the work for you. So the idea with using ChatGPT here is to design an evening routine that promotes relaxation and quality sleep. So let's give the prompt a try. Hi, ChatGPT. I don't know why I keep saying hi, ChatGPT, but I often have trouble winding down at night. I usually go to bed at around 11 p.m. Can you help me create an evening routine starting at 9:30 p.m. that helps me relax without using screens? Okay, that's always the tough part, is not using a screen an hour before bed. Hats off to anyone who does that, by the way. Cool, so it's thinking, it's telling us how it's thinking. There we go. Evening routine, dim the light, set a comfortable temperature, aromatherapy, gentle movements. This is all very nuanced suggestions here, you know, things that you can easily find on Google, but in terms of customizing it to your preferences and your ideal version of a daily routine, or an evening routine rather, this is really solid. I hope this is useful on your self-development journey. If you've used any weird and wonderful self-development hacks using ChatGPT, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.